generator, like that one, and that one, please. Click, done, and you have those e-forms in yours.
So the first thing is consider barking. Every time you add a document to it, it actually adds almost like a little bit of a note that someone had scanned and added the document, and they will be arranged in this sort of chronological order. Like on that day, this document is there, and then you can just say, okay, I want to view it. So instead of now I have to go to the document and this is just an image file. So this is a test patient. So somebody added this particular document on that day to the chart. So they are now flowing within this protocol. So you can quickly access it instead of having to then go to document and try to find it. Okay. So the e-form score, it looks something like this. So you're here. And e-form. So you are in this situation, and if you think that my cardiac rehab is a good one, you can export it. One button. And it packages it into a compressed file, and then you can upload. So actually it's one is you save it into a file which you hand it to a friend, right? This one here you can put it into your emporium. I'm looking for my password.
It's on that sticky note on your screen there.
So I forgot what it was, but it has to do with some kind of a project. You just pick one of these. So these items are occurring in your own clinic, the way that you organize it. So that particular form that I just created, no matter how complicated it is, like even the complex care form with, I don't know, dozens of images and stuff like that will be packaged into a single unit. And now it's already sitting in the emporium for someone else to use. So if you now say, you know what, I want to see what other people have done, and there's a download button somewhere here.
It's probably right.
You move your fingers the other way. Upload the form. Let's see what's in there. This is the time when I wish James kind of coming out.
We put into getting more out of Boston towards you. We found the link there.
Okay. All right.
But I was going to get more out of Boston. So.
Right here. Sorry.
Yeah, it's the top.
Download form.
Yeah, top there.
So what happened is now this is not very pretty, it's not like an eBay store, but it's just a long list of forms that we've been playing around with. For example, if you want to load this form, you just click this, and it will actually decompress it and stick it right into your e-form library. So it makes it very easy for you to share forms. My generation.
Okay, so yeah.
Given that those e-forms are so good and there are so many of them, can we get a way to append them to consoles? Because we're making more and more and they're useful.
That would be really useful.
We can append other stuff to consoles, but not.
Yeah. That's I'm being conscious of the time.
I'm always amazed when I ask friends with proprietary EMRs how much they spend when they want to get something like those made. And they're spending thousands to get something like that made, and then every other person who wants to get the same thing pays thousands to get it. And they wait months or years to have it even happen. And here, on the fly, for free, out of our goodwill, we're just rapidly building the stuff each of us needs because of you have the skills to do it. I mean, to me, that's the astonishing piece, and it's where people are getting nickel and dimed into the ground with other kinds of things, and nobody even understands this incredible community giving thing that this is and what value it is.
And it's infectious, Tracy, right? Like it starts with David sharing also with open source software, then David Page starts writing great e-forms and says, well, I share on the same ground with you there, so then you benefit, so then you do something and you share. And the thing just spirals up. It sounds almost like utopia, but hey, it's sustainable, it's growing, so it's something great with it, right? So let's just take one more before we go to coffee.
I have two questions. The first off, is there any way for your PSA values to be shown across the table instead of the date? Where you can, for your preventions, you can just pull up the PSA and it shows the values in the boxes?
So yeah, so
It's an extra step to go back and check.
yeah.
Actually, both, it would be useful to have both the date and the value, because both are important.
So, and there's something more there too, right? If the PSA is in a measurement, you could auto-populate from the labs, whether that can then be pulled into prevention to
Well,
see
that was
that.
my step, was the second step to that question.
That's on the wish list. That's been on the wish list for a couple of years. It just has to, we have to vote it up the change, but that's been on there.
You mean PSA is not?
So thanks for making noise about
Now, the
that.
second question is INR sheets. Is there a way that you can save them to an INR file within the chart itself instead of having to print them off and rescan them so you have an INR record? Right now, when your INR sheets are full,
Oh, you
you
don't
don't
use
save
them.
them, they're just done.
You use the INR flow sheet for the measurements.
That's what,
No, you're using the INR form.
Yeah.
If you use the INR flow sheet for the measurements, it goes on forever.
You can open a new BC INR form, and it'll save it the new date and blank. You just start a new one. All the old ones are still in there. If you click on form, you'll see the old ones, and the date will be the first date you start that form. It's just like all the old WC. Bar,
Code blue, Jim Patterson, Tower 15A. Code blue, Jim Patterson, Tower 15A.
There probably are more things. So the INR flow sheet, just to say, in measurements, there were certain times when the values we want to identify and put those in the INR flow sheet. Paddy, 2 seconds before coffee.
I've been asked by about 20 clinics that we just asked recently if we could put in a special request to any of the developers to think about font size for 50-year-olds.
50-year-old, be careful.
All right.
So, yeah, okay. I don't know about you guys, but you got 3 resolutions heading in the list.
No, you'll notice, Janelle, if you pull up a screen, the edit that you're looking for to make an edit in the master demographic is about font size 4.
Okay, so we really do need to break the coffee now. So and thank you for that contribution, Paddy. And we're going to cut aside 15 minutes. Back